know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Cam. Today Pisces, you guys got Vulture Spirit, Nothing is Wasted, number 63. Somebody else got this. I think it was Sag. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, you might want to see this. But theirs was in reverse. So it's interesting. We have somebody moving. Like, we have movement here. This could be somebody actually traveling, somebody moving. We have the 10, so an ending. I think that they want you to see an ending with a person in a particular way. Kind of like Sagittarius's read. There's some sort of ending happening with a person, and I feel like they really want you to look at it as like, this was not a waste. Like, I don't know why, but you're thinking it was a waste. It was a waste. And maybe this relationship was a waste of time. This person was a waste of time. Man, I wish I never like spent time with this person. It was such a waste. I say, like, all I'm getting is somebody's like, what a waste, what a waste. They're trying to say that this was not a waste for some reason. So let's pull more on this. I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine, but this could be for a masculine. Let's see. Wow. All right. I feel like this is for someone who has just had an end to a relationship. A relationship, a marriage, something just ended for somebody here. And I feel like I'm talking to a masculine Pisces. We have the Man and the King of Cups and the King of Fire in reverse. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. I feel like we have somebody trying to understand what the fuck happened here, how this relationship could have ended the way that it ended. There was like this, you know, there was this time when this was such a beautiful relationship with the light, and then all of a sudden it got very dark, and you know, it got really hard and it got really bad. That's what I'm getting between these two people. Like, it went from complete 100 to 0, you know, very quickly. And I feel like this masculine energy wants to understand, like, what the fuck was the point of this? Like, I don't think they understand what happened here. I don't even think this person, I don't know. I feel like even at one point this person wanted to heal this relationship, but it's past that point too. It's like the very end of this relationship. Like, it is totally done. There's nothing that can be done. I do see someone was thinking of healing it though. Let me see something. Yeah, okay. So what happens here is, like, this is what happened. I think that somebody here, I think the reason that this relationship ended was, I don't see that it was like just one person's fault. I see that it was two people, as it always is. It's always two people. Like, again, when you get married, I feel like this is a marriage that ended. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse with the Death. A very significant ending, the 10 of Swords, 10 tens, like a lot of tens and a lot of ones. Ace of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. I really feel like this masculine wants to understand what happened, and I'm telling you now, it took two to tango here. It wasn't all one person's fault. I feel like somebody here, I feel like that's the whole problem with this marriage, and this was the whole problem with this relationship. Like, you can't say it's one person's fault and not, like, you cannot say it's all their fault. It's all their fault. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? This is like having to be really realistic and say, okay, like, we either let this spiral and get out of control, or we try to bring it back. And no one did that. No one in this relationship tried to bring it back. That's what I'm getting here. Like, no one tried to have a conversation, like looking into someone's eyes and saying, you know, like, how can we fix this? I feel like this was just a total, I don't even know what to call this. Like someone's just sitting here contemplating how this could have gone so bad. And I see here with the Tower, like, somebody was thinking of maybe healing this, but both parties didn't want to apologize, and both parties maybe were suspicious of a third party here. So it's like with suspicion, with jealousy, with anger, with mistrust, with no apologies, with no conversation, how the fuck could this be healed? And that's where the Tower comes in. It's like, if you want to fix a situation, if you want to heal a situation, you both have to be mature, look at each other and talk and try to fix, and try to heal this for the sake of like the fact that you guys are married, or the fact that you guys were in a very long-term committed relationship. And all I'm getting here is like, two people here, they never did that. They never did that. Like, it was just, well, you did this to me, so I'm going to do it to you. It's like a tit for tat. It's very immature. It's very jealous. It's very, I don't want to apologize because they didn't apologize, and I don't want to talk to them because they didn't want to talk to me. It's like literally 5-year-olds here. Sorry. But it's like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I don't think you two should have been allowed to get married, because the two of you don't seem to understand like how to communicate and how to fix things. And I think that they're saying this was a soulmate with the Two of Cups. Like, this was some sort of soulmate, but like it literally just went down the drain because both of you guys were both unable to like come together to conclude like how we could fix this. There was no work done like on that part. And I feel like the masculine keeps trying to say, well, like, I was the one with my heart open, I was the one, I put my 100% into this. But your hands are not clean here either for the masculine, because what I'm seeing here is the King of Wands in reverse twice. So it's like you got disenchanted with this person very quickly, and then you just kind of like turned around. Like you didn't say like, okay, well, we should make this work because, we've been together for however long, or we should make this work because we deserve it. It's just like a total disenchantment with a person. Oh, I don't want to talk to this person anymore. I'm done with them. Goodbye. Like, again, and I feel like that's this masculine. Like, literally, that's this masculine. I also think that, like, yeah, it's like totally done. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse. Both of you are just unwilling to want to make this work. Let's pull on your partner. We only have masculine energy here. We don't have anything on the other person. Let's pull on the other person. I mean, I don't even know if that matters. I don't know. I'm trying to see like what to help you with. I think the reality here is like, you didn't know this person well enough because you didn't know the other side of them. And when things aren't going right, that's when you start to learn about the other side of a person, and you didn't know the side of this person. Maybe you didn't even know the other side of yourself. But this is like a total disenchantment in love. Totally like, I'm done with this. And I think both of you guys did the same thing to one another. Like, well, you're not willing to work with me, well, then I don't want to work with you. And you guys kind of just separated in that way, like in a very immature way. I don't know if any attempts here were made to like make things better. And I get the truth here is like, this relationship is done because two people, mainly on this masculine side, because I'm not getting any of the feminine. I'm just getting the masculine does not want to work on this anymore. They feel betrayed. But the interesting thing is here, like, I feel like the masculine also betrayed the relationship themselves. So it's like, it's a tit for tat. Like, it wasn't one person, it wasn't the other person, it was both of you. Let's see if they want to say anything else to you guys about this. Yeah, if you guys would have just, there could have even been a way to like come towards this ending in a more compassionate way. Like, you guys could have helped each other through the ending as well, but you guys literally didn't even do that. Like, there could have been a better way to have ended this. That's what I'm getting here. Like, that's what they want to say. Like, you could have, maybe it was inevitable that you two were ending it because maybe, again, you guys jumped into something that was too quick for, you didn't know one another to like well enough to be jumping into the type of marriage that you did and the commitment that you did. But even through that, you could have ended things in a loving way. You could have ended things like, instead of in an immature way, in a more decent way. I just see two people completely like not even speaking to one another. So it's very sad. But I mean, again, now you're saying like you're done with this person. Like, you don't have any love for this person. You don't want to give to this person. You feel like maybe this person was sneaky with you. And you want to venture forward. And I'm getting here, you don't think, there was no one else ever involved. There was never any secrets. And yeah, you guys were a true pair though. Emperor, Empress, and Queen and King of Cups. But yeah, I feel like that's what they want you to understand though. Like the ending of this marriage, the ending of this union, it wasn't one person's or another. And throughout everything, if you display love towards another, if you display like genuine love and, you know, respect towards another person, things will never go this badly again. But I just see like total like disrespect for one another, total like jealousy, like, oh, I think this person could be talking to someone else. Oh, I don't want to apologize. Like a very immature energy, and that's what led to this this collapse in the first place. But I really am getting it was not one person's fault or another person's fault. It was both people's fault. Because if you see somebody going down that way, then you can try to stop them with love. But nobody did that in this marriage. Nobody ever tried to stop somebody else and say, you know, I love you, let's stop fighting. I love you, let's stop. That never happened in this relationship, not once. And it's interesting because we have King and Queen of Cup here. So it's like, you know, you guys are saying that you die for one another. Like that's the most, you know, loving pair, King and Queen of Cups. And meanwhile, like this kind of went up in flames and neither of you did anything. So I feel like immaturity ruled out overall for this relationship. It's sad, but like that's literally what I'm getting here. I want to pull on this person that you were with for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but we end again in the breakup, message of concern. So it's like it doesn't even matter. We have a family room with the main female. This is the feminine energy. Could have lived with the family, could have been with the family. We're having mature men family room. Could have lived with this feminine's family. Something about this feminine's family is here. With the family room next to the feminine. But yeah, message of concern. Someone here does not, like, there's nothing that can be done. That's what I'm getting with this. Like, nothing can be done. I don't know if somebody needs to hear that. Like, there's nothing can be done. But no, somebody here does not want to work on this at all. Like, they're done. And I honestly feel like it's this masculine. Yeah. We have expectations with distant horizons. Like, somebody's trying to travel away. Exactly. Someone wants to go home or someone wants to travel away, far away from this whole thing. Vulture Spirit is saying like nothing here is wasted. So there's a lot of learning that needs to be done before any party here gets back into a relationship. That's for sure. Because again, this is just a failed marriage, a failed relationship. I want to pull an angel answer. Yeah, see, like, again, there was always two options. There's always two options. You guys could have worked this out. You guys could have spoken to one another. Like, for every single action here that was taken wrong, there could have been an action taken to make it better, to fix it, or just not to give yourself a pause and say, wait, do I really want to do this? We have take charge and action or clear, cancel, and release. Both of you guys just said clear, cancel, and release. You both were like, fuck this. I don't need to deal with this. Instead of taking charge, instead of taking action, instead of doing things in a way that was, again, out of love, the both of you guys just, again, were like, fuck this. I don't want to deal with this. I just want to release this. I want to cancel this out. Fuck this. Like, it's done. It's done. I've never seen anything like this. Like, two people that are just like, no, forget about it. It's done. Let's just move on. Like, and again, I feel like with Vulture Spirit, they're trying to say, like, this is so you learn to, like, how to work with a person. Like, there's a lot of examples here where you guys could have worked shit out. You could have done things differently, and neither of you did. And you guys were a true pair, and you guys completely missed, like, the ball in this shit. So, yeah. They want you to learn from this relationship for whoever this is. I feel like it's the masculine that I'm talking to, but it could be the feminine. Like, they want you to learn from your mistakes so that this doesn't happen again. Maybe it's just getting to know someone better before you guys get married. But my biggest thing, I think, with this read is, like, learning how to lovingly, even when you're disenchanted with a person, when you're mad at a person, when you can't stand a person, there's still, like, the job of making things work. Like, that's what a real relationship is, and that's what neither of you guys did. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Pisces, I love you. I'm sorry. I hope this, like, helps you. I'll see you next time. Bye.